So, as we all know, Durant left the Oklahoma City Thunder for the Golden State Warriors last summer. Westbrook stayed, and as you may have heard, there was some controversy over the whole event. Now, despite this game being played in Oracle Arena, just know that the Thunder fans at the game will go absolutely crazy. I can't even imagine what it'll be like in OKC, but just know later today, it will be insane. It's no surprise that Kevin Durant is doing all the interviews and that Russell Westbrook seems to be mainly sitting back and waiting for the game. I mean, he should be. He needs to absolutely tear it up today. And I'm so hyped for him today. I can't even contain it. It's crazy. Like, I'm so hyped for the game today. It's almost uncivil that the Golden State Warriors and the Oklahoma City Thunder are matching up this early in the season, but hey, I don't think anyone's complaining. Usually the NBA is smarter than this about scheduling, and outside of a Golden State Cleveland rematch, there's no matchup in the league more hotly anticipated than Russell Westbrook vs Kevin Durant and the reunion. While Kevin Durant swears that there's no personal beef between them, he knows that Russell Westbrook is itching to take the court against him, and that can't be an easy feeling to sit with for days. Let's think about this for a second, just in case some of you need a reminder.
Kevin Durant didn't believe that winning with Russell Westbrook was a possibility.
But let's quickly take a step back. What does this game mean to both Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook? Well, for Golden State and Kevin Durant, this is a championship or bust season. Until Tuesday's game against Portland, Golden State had been a little out of sync to say the least, and I mean, as expected, the team chemistry isn't quite there yet, but with Kevin Durant on the squad, the Warriors should be able to dispatch an undermanned Thunder team. I mean, they really only have Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo if he's on, and Steven Adams. Apart from that, their team is not that good. But Russell Westbrook, oh my goodness, he may as well count as about 3 players. He's absolutely killing it. But in saying that, if the Warriors are not able to dispatch an undermanned Thunder team, if they can't do that, oh man, they're gonna hear all about it. As for the Oklahoma City Thunder and Russell Westbrook, well, Russell Westbrook has nothing to lose and arguably nothing to gain, apart from the fact that he's versing Kevin Durant and wants to destroy him. He wants to leave a message saying, why the fuck did you leave me to go to Golden State? My bad for swearing, but for real. That's what Westbrook is thinking right now, and he's sure as hell playing like it. Westbrook's NBA championship aspirations for this year may be nil, but his pride is just fine. But according to the rules of engagement, that makes him more dangerous of any opponent. Russell Westbrook has come out this year tearing through defenders, as if they were an afterthought, and leading the Thunder to a 4-0 start, tied with just Cleveland for the best record in the NBA. Despite who he's versed, he's a one-man team. Remind you of anyone? Allen Iverson maybe? Let's get into that later. But Russell Westbrook can't possibly average a triple-double on the season and keep OKC above water, or can he? He's certainly gonna try to, and I'm just so hyped for this season, but I'm just way too hyped for this game, it's absolutely ridiculous. The question is though, what's in it for Russell Westbrook this season? He's probably not making it to the NBA Finals, but well, we know he'll try his heart out, and in my opinion, he will do everything in his power to make this season all about beating Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. We just saw him beat a Clippers team yesterday. I mean, he did it single-handedly, beating Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. I cannot wait to see what he does against these Golden State Warriors. If yesterday was any indication, then okay, we've got a game. Even if he doesn't win the game, I hope he goes absolutely insane. Durant may be cool, but he's not dispassionate. If anything, he's way more sensitive than he lets on. He knows that Russell Westbrook is on a mission this season, and he knows that he's the target, or at the very least, the catalyst. While he's not necessarily out to prove Kevin Durant wrong, which I still think that will fuel him, Russell Westbrook most definitely wants to show his former teammate and the world that he's always been right. For 8 straight seasons, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook were compared. Who's better? Who's the leader? Who's the star? Who's the main guy? Which, to be honest with you, I found absolutely ridiculous, but you know what I'm talking about. People actually did compare them. And while Russell Westbrook may never have been a sidekick, many people believe that he was. But now, oh no, Russell Westbrook is not a sidekick anymore. He always sort of seemed to be the guy that the Thunder fans blamed for the losses, and Kevin Durant got all the praises, but now, oh no. Now they'll blame him for the wins and the losses. He'll take the blame, but he'll also take the credit. Something he wasn't getting as much recognition for when he was with Durant, which that'll fuel Russell Westbrook as well, because he wants to prove the OKC fans that he was the man all along. Now firstly, before I get into the game today, if you're enjoying the video, please subscribe for more videos and don't forget to drop a like if you're excited for today's game. But anyway, I want you to comment down below your predictions for today's game. It can be point totals for Durant and Westbrook, it can be who you think will win and how much they'll win by, it can be anything. In my opinion, if Russell Westbrook can strangle the Golden State Warriors and walk away with the W, it will be one of the highlights of the Thunder season and obviously Russell Westbrook's season. OKC's roster is set up to support a single transcendent player, much like the Allen Iverson 76ers. But while Allen Iverson was able to drag his team all the way to the NBA Finals, Russell Westbrook has to face much tougher competition. By the way, I'm not comparing them at all. I'm not comparing Allen Iverson and Russell Westbrook, but you know what I mean. They're both star players of a pretty poor team. I'm just saying that a win today will absolutely boost Russell Westbrook's confidence even more, because if he knows he can beat Golden State, he'll know he can beat anyone, which is a scary thought. But in my opinion, this team is due for a rude awakening. In saying that, I doubt that it will be Russell Westbrook's fault. I think he'll end up having a triple-double, he'll have around 35 points, and to be honest with you, I think this game will go down to the wire. It will be closer than some of you guys may expect. In saying that, I think Durant will also show up. I think he'll have a really good game. They'll get the win by around 6 or 8 points. That's my prediction. In saying that, in a sense, this game means nothing. It seriously does mean nothing at all. We already know more or less where both of these teams will end up this season. Well, at least we think we do. But ultimately, this game is something else. This is about Kevin Durant confronting his past and Russell Westbrook continuing to throttle the present. Westbrook has the shot at the ultimate moral victory, and KD, because he's proud, he will do everything in his power to deny his former teammate that satisfaction. I hope to see a few words shared between these two players on the court. I know Russell Westbrook will have something to say, that's for sure. Today there's an almost implicit tension between KD and Russ, in the way they each view the game of basketball. Two stars who once uneasily complimented each other now have the chance to let us know how they really feel, to finally show us what happens when they're competing against each other. This one isn't personal, it's downright essential. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's try and aim for 4,000 likes for the next video. If you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I post NBA content on this channel every 2 to 3 days, and I think you guys will love it here. Comment down below who you have winning today's game, and all I'm saying is that Durant and Westbrook will try to destroy each other on the court today, so you need to tune in. It's going to be entertaining. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace!